The holy cow was also the gift from churning of ocean, and this first cow, then after that another civilization flourished here, Aryan civilization in 1800 BC. So you know what, by that time we started minting the coins, but those coins were used mainly by traders in the urban areas. In the rural areas where the vast mode of exchange and the wealth of a person, richness of a person was measured with the number of cow he or she possessed. Apart this, we have an old medicine system called Ayurveda. This is nearly 2000, more than 2000 years old. So Ayurvedic medicines, they are not having a game only. So this is the logic that we attach it with the religion. And when nowadays we prepare our food, and first bread, by the time of breakfast, the first bread we prepare, unleavened bread we prepare in our house.
Well, I mean same calorie.
No, she's got 12. I think
we used to have a television series about the government offices. Police is one of the most corrupt departments in India. You know what they do once in the series? A man's name was Bilal. I mean, it was in all the episodes it was about a different office, different government office. So they used to show how these people work, government employees in India. So you know, the man Bilal, his name was Musaddi. So one night some thieves entered in his house and they stole a lot of things, jewelry, cash and all that. And next morning he reached to the police station and report about it. Just filling and submitting the form will take at least 1 week or at least 4 days. If you go every day morning, spending whole day in the office.
Soldier.
They're fine. They're good. Oh, the tune so.
You ladies?
Yes, we are.
If you're desperate,
These all females.
Hello.
Going back in one.
It's a kind of retail outlet which is very chic. Who's running this after. And in this house we got 8 levels. And the best part is the first level and it goes to the 8th level. And all what you see here is stacks of materials lying everywhere. You know, it's like a fabric jungle. You know, fabric forest. Come, I give you overview of the forest. Come. Okay. Namaste to everybody. Namaste, namaste, namaste. As I told you on a ground floor, is not a store, you know, is a warehouse. And this warehouse is run since last 98 years. So it is starting from my great grandfather. Here in this house we got 8 stories. Okay, we are on the first floor right now. But the 8 continue going up and up and up. And it's filled up with the millions of fabric. So if you're going to wander here, you will be lost. It's overwhelming and it's too much. All what you see here is stacks of fabrics lying everywhere. We mostly work with the export here. We don't have any individual private visitors or tourists are coming. And we work for 2 different group of market. One, we work for all the ethnic shops. You know ethnic shops?
Yes.
They come here, they make their selection, we pack and we ship from here. And second, we work for designer. They come from the West, you know, international houses.
Yes.
They're not searching for what is lying here. I got over 20,000 product in this warehouse, but they're not looking for that. They come with a straight idea, the design. We customize everything, we do fabrication for them and we export it from here. So why don't I give you 5-10 minutes in a small overview of what I'm doing, what is local to this region, what is done surrounding here by the local crafts in the desert, in the rural area, and what we make for international houses for export. So you get an idea for 5-10 minutes. Otherwise you will be overwhelmed here. It's too much. You understand my English? Is that
Very good. What a little challenge.
Okay. First, let me introduce you while you are here some ethnic local work. What is done by the ruler's craft in the desert, in the countryside around here. But before introducing you some of the ethnic work, I would also like to give you an information. These things you happen to see in all the region of Western Rajasthan in all the shops. I don't want to say we are the only people in India who carry such a thing. But what you find as an interesting and beautiful about us is the way the things get finished by us. You find every single thing is very properly trimmed, nicely finished by us. And the second thing, what you find as a very impressive is the color. Because most of the times you see the things around in the country, they look great here. But once you take back to Australia, it won't work with your interior, with your decoration. But you find our colors are very soft, very natural, very beautiful. It takes one woman to make a piece like that 5 to 6 months. This is something to throw on a bed, as lovely bedspread, to put on a sofa as a tablecloth. And in this you get a wide range of colors, and they comes with a mirror which is a very local from here, because here we have a lot of desert around. So people love all the reflective look in the house. But when we do for Western market, they prefer more simpler, so we do it simpler for them. And that's a beautiful example of the applique. You know applique? It's like cut out work. It's done on 2 layers of the material, one on the top of another. The top layer is a cotton, back is organza. So cotton we cut from inside, then we fold and we do beautifully hand sewing in that, what we call a applique work. And that's a very fine work from here. It's called a crewel. You know the crewel work? Like a chain stitching, which is done with nice ethnic patterns like elephants, camels, people dancing, with lovely ethnic designs. That's called a crewel work. And this particular art is being done by the nomads. You know the nomads? The gypsies. These are the people, they don't have a fixed house. They travel from one to another part of the country. And while they travel, they got the theme. And this is the theme of desert, where they use 8 layers of material. It's been put on one layer, on another layer. Then it's all applique and it's all patchwork. And it's got a beautiful hand quilting work. What is done by the nomads. You see what I mean? When I was talking to you earlier about the finishes, you see how the things get trimmed and the finish. And also the color, you see how the colors play together. Because mostly our business here is done with the Western boutiques. We don't have any individual private visitors or tourists. So we have to be very certain about all the details, the work, the quality, what they require for Western standard of market. And this is the indigo. You know indigo?
Yes.
It's from the natural plants. You know and it's done on organic cotton. You know organic cotton? Yeah. This is organic cotton with all indigo hand blocks, and it's got a beautiful stitches work. It's called a kantha work. That's a very fine art from here. It's called a kantha stitches. It's sort of a quilting work. Kantha. Yeah. It's sort of quilting. It's done on organic cotton. Look at that. And this is the masterpiece of the handwork. It's called a filigree. You know filigree?
Yeah.
It's a kind of work. It's based on a cotton and it's all covered with the silk thread. It takes one woman to make a piece like that 12 to 13 months. That's called a filigree work. So these are like few of the best our local arts. What is done by the ruler's craft in the desert, in the countryside around here. In this house, as I explained you, we got over 20,000 products. So it's very hard for me to grab all and to introduce. So I just try to be very selective and pick out 6-7 best examples. And then we are doing work here for international houses. They are not looking for any of those ethnic work. They come with a straight idea, the design. We customize and we export. Let me show you some of the most creative part of my collection. What you don't see in this country or in this region at all. So you see what I have done for the top end of the market in the West for export. Okay, so you get a good idea. Like those things I told you see them quite often when you travel. But let me show you what I have done different. But then I have a one request for you, for all of you. Those things you take photographs, I have no issue because this is my own work. But the things what I am going to show you, they are made for international brands. So you're not allowed to take any pictures. Okay?
I want to hear it.
Did you touch it or you touch it? Feel it. This is the Vicuna. It's 8 microns fabric. Okay. I will give you all the idea in a minute. Just look first, okay? And I explain you what is Vicuna. Pani lena beta. This is 8 micron. It's so fine, so sheer. You can see me through. You see me? Yeah. But look, I explain you what is 8 microns means. If you drop a water on this, it just hold it. It's so fine. That's what Vicuna is. You can go minus 20 degrees with this Scandinavia and you feel like you're in hot weather. Yeah, this is the warmest and finest piece of fabric in the world, which is only used before 70s, but then it was internationally protected. It's only been legal since last 5 years. Best wool in the world. And this is what we do with for Cochinelli, a beautiful gold leaves, you see. Very evening, very original work for Cochinelli. Look at that. This is all Vicuna in all different looks. And this is a scarf what we make out of pastush. This is the second best in the world. It's still higher than Kashmir and Pashmina. You know, that's what I do for a designer in Paris. It's called Coco Chanel. You know Coco Chanel? Look at that. That's a beautiful Coco Chanel scarf. I mean, you won't see one of these in India. If you have been looking millions of scarves, you can't find this qualities and this stuff in Indian market for sale. Look, well, that's what we do for Coco Chanel. Fill the qualities. Just fill it. And it's got a beautiful pattern inside, you know. You know, done on a Gandhi loom, you know, natural cashmere, unisex, men, women, anyone can use. This is a beautiful done on a Gandhi loom, you know, the organic cashmere, done on a Gandhi loom. A perfect scarf you can give to your boys, you know, an excellent gift you can make for a boy. A Gandhi shawl, okay. These are silk and cashmere, you know, beautiful silk and cashmere. 70% cashmere, 30% silk. A great gift you can take for your neighbor, you know, for your good friends. Excellent gift what you can make for Christmas, for your concubines. Excellent gift, you know. Yeah.
I almost got.
अब हाथी वाली लिया, हाथी वाली दे दे बेटा.
Goodness me.
लिया बराबर. हाँ लिया. And then this is the 100% cashmere India collection, where they use the beautiful contemporary weave with the elephants on the border. Look at that. It's very contemporary, very hot at the moment with the elephants. These are beautiful cashmere in all the colors with the elephants. Okay, so these are like some of the best things what I'm doing here. Now I give you the price. I didn't bring basic pashminas and things because you see everywhere, you know. So I just bring selective thing. एक वो पापड़ वाली लिया. हाँ, plain. And this is the pastush in a plain color also I'm doing. Look. Color बढ़िया है नहीं? This is the plain color in pastush in one color. Look, these are all plain color, the same quality from Coco Chanel, but in a plain color. Now I give you the price ideas. Then whoever is interested in this scarf, come and play here yourself, the colors, okay? You just pick the colors. What? The Vicuna, the very best. I told you what they retail in the West. And it cost here for Vicuna scarf $180 Aussie for the top lugs in the world, which you pay about $3,000 in home for this. I mean, in Australia you can't get a Vicuna. It's only certain stores in Neiman's. You have to go to shop to such a quality, okay? And this one here, the pastush, the top quality, that will going to be worked out in Aussie. This is $80 Aussie for the top pastush, Coco Chanel. What they sell at Coco Chanel, 1,250 euros. And this one, the baby cashmere with the India collection with the elephant, these are $60. And the organic cashmere, they are $50. And the cashmere and silk, you know, they will going to be cost to you $40. So $40, $50, $60, $70 and $180. Now whatever you're interested, stand and look yourself and make your own choice.
Do you want us to take off our shoes?
No, just come with the shoes,
How much
no
are
problem.
these ones? Sorry.
180.
And these are 180.
Yeah. You see, there are all kind of price range from $40 it is start.
I think this was the...
Yeah, of course.
You look like 21, man.
That's not his fault.
Red and gold green linen.